Whew. Nearly lost it again. Okay. Good morning folks, how are we all doing? Hope it's not too noisy, out the visor open, and it's a little bit windy. As you can see, today we're out on the Brian. Today being Friday the 7th of April, which also happens to be my wedding anniversary. Happy anniversary, Mrs. Grumps. Right, a couple of reasons I'm out on the Brian today. One is that he's been parked up for 6 days. I got home Saturday morning, 1st of April, because I work nights, and I used the Brian back before to work, parked him up, and he hasn't moved since. Second reason for being out on the Brian. I've discovered on Google Maps some what I believe to be gravel tracks, not too far from home. But they're en route to a lane I want to try anyway. Now the lane I want to have a look at is one that's been done a couple of times by a fellow YouTuber and a member of the South Wales Himalayan Owners Group, of which I'm a member, Facebook page. If you're not, please do check it out. Gentleman goes by the name of Taffy Crisp. Taffy Crisp Adventures is his YouTube channel. Himalayan owner, and recently bought himself a CRF 250. But anyway, there's a lane he showed me out near Bridgend, which I have done in a 4x4 on numerous occasions. So I thought I'd go have a look on the bike. But as I say, I found a few gravel tracks on the way which may or may not be accessible. For those of you who have followed my channel for a while or have been to my channel before will know, when it comes down to off-roading, I'm about as close to an off-road god as a fish. I am an absolute, complete and utter amateur when it comes to off-road, and I'm not very good at it at all. In fact, I'm crap, and I'm happy to admit it. I'll bumble along down gravel tracks, etc., at my own sweet pace, try not to fall off, and I quite enjoy it. I had hoped this year to spend a bit more time off-road to try and improve my skills, build my experience. Hasn't happened yet. The other thing about me off-roading is I often go solo, which is highly not recommended. You shouldn't really go off-road on your own, even green laning, in case you get stuck and in case you have an accident or whatever. Common sense. Unfortunately, due to the fact I work shifts, mostly not, well, I work permanent nights, but it's all shift work. My shift pattern does not work with other people having time off. Invariably, if I'm off, they're in work, and obviously the opposite. So I do tend to go alone a lot. So what I do, I pick lanes I know, ones I don't find too difficult, and always in populated areas if I can. Doesn't always work that way. But I've always told Mrs. Grumps that where I'm off, and she also has the location on my phone. She can track my phone to wherever that may be. Excuse me. So it's a case of, yes, I ride solo, which I shouldn't, but I have to do it as sensibly and safely as possible, otherwise I'd never get out on the bike. Well, we're here folks at the lane that Taffy Crisp did. That's the river crossing, which I didn't do. I used the bridge, I'm not daft. Right, let's go have a look. Oh, that was slippery. Straight off. So, which way are we looking at? I believe it's straight up there. Looks about right. Yep. Slippery as hell. Never mind. Hang on. Sliding like hell, yeah. Might not be such a brilliant idea, this. You know what? Don't think I'm going to bother looking at it. I am struggling as it is. I think we shall head back. That is not looking good. That looks like private road. So it looks like I'll slide my way back down here, which I was hoping not to do, because it's as greasy as hell. I have absolutely no control over the bike. Okay. Today is not going well. Far too greasy and slippery for me. My meager talents. So I'm going to abandon that idea. Through this bit. That there's the river crossing, which I'll happily do in a 4x4, not on the bike. And that's the river. And this is the Bill Bridge footpath. There's the gate at the end, which obviously you need to close behind you. But there we go. Hats off to Mr. Taffy Crisp. Definitely way beyond my abilities, that lane at the moment. Oh, that's the way I want to go over there, especially on my own. And this, the other day, was apparently very, very slippery. So, if you do come down this way, be careful. Now this, folks, is a lane I've done many times. It's wet, muddy, puddles are quite deep. Oh, there's a rabbit. So we're going to take it real easy and hope to Christ nothing goes wrong. Because we are sliding everywhere on the mud. Ah, they blocked it again. I don't believe they're supposed to do that. Again, tyre sliding everywhere. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Shit. That was almost enough. That's what I mean about my tyre sliding everywhere on the back. So, got to be real careful. Now I don't know if it's the tyres, the road conditions, my abilities, or what. The bike is quite literally all over the road on this slimy stuff. And I had an off doing this a long time ago. So as you can imagine, I'm being rather cautious. And once again, all the more experienced off-roaders will be laughing their heads off at me, thinking what an idiot. Whoa! She's sliding everywhere. And that terrifies me. Ooh. Nearly lost it again. Okay. I think we can safely say this is much more me. Not very exciting. Not at all technical. Much more enjoyable for my cup of tea. Oh, big pedals. And this is actually one of the lanes where I fell off. Now, directly in front of me is a track which apparently is perfectly legal. Looks quite nice. You know what? I'm going to sit down and go very, very slowly because I don't know this track at all. Stones and mud. Okay. Oh, hello. Front end went there. Okay, this is what I will do again so far. Maybe when it's a bit drier. I'm still sliding around a lot. Which is when I get bloody nervous. Now I know the idea is to let the bike sort of move around underneath you and let it take its own route. I know all the theories. In practice, not so good. Oh. Lumpy as hell. Oh, God. So I begin to wonder if I had a flat front tyre. Clearly not. Confidence, I think, is a problem. Definite lack of. I know the theories. I know what I should be doing or shouldn't be doing. And obviously I'm doing what I shouldn't be doing. But my lack of confidence says, whoa! Like that when it slides all over the shop. My lack of confidence says otherwise. Like I said, I'm a road rider, not really an off-roader. I'm glad I've done this one. Here's we're almost at an end. In fact, I might even stop and get a photo. Yeah. Stop now, photo. Back in a jiffy. Well, as you can see, my tyres are severely clogged, which is probably why I'm sliding all over the place. It's not that bad, this trail. There you go. Almost at the end. Almost there. We'll get to the end. I feel good about it later. He says, hopefully. And when we get home, Brian's having a damn good wash. Oh. There she goes, sliding all over the shop again. Which is what I hate. I hate not being in control. Woo. Well done, Brian. Made it. Okay, conclusions from today's Green Lane attempts. The gravel tracks I was hoping to do weren't available, which is fine, that's neither here nor there. The lane I tried to do, beyond my abilities, on my own, to be honest. Too nervous to try it solo. So on that side I'd say common sense. On the other side, excuse the head bobbing, I'm trying to get up this junction. The other side of it was my tyres. I run Metis or Mitas EO7s, which up until now have been very good tyres. They're pretty good in the wet, on the road, wet tarmac. I've used them in deep puddles, gravel, all sorts. Not any major issues. Excuse me. Here we go again. Up until today I had no real issues, but today the ground was quite damp, or wet really, mixture of grass and mud, and very, very soft. Even walking on it, it was soft, and my tyres clogged up really quickly, and I really was struggling to get any traction, which is why I abandoned the lane I was doing. I decided trying to get up that steep hill in the wet on tyres that I wasn't 100% happy with, and my lack of ability and the fact it's on my own. If I get part way up and get stuck, I've got no one there to help me get out of it. So as I said, abandon the idea. So my conclusion is, A, I need a lot more experience, practice, and definitely more confidence, and B, possibly more aggressive tyres. Right, I'm going to end the video here, folks. I may film more if I do, I'll edit in. If not, this will be it. But I will say thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Brief video that it is. Wasn't quite what I'd hoped, but anyway, if you like what you saw, please click the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. Click the bell icon as well. That will notify you straight away of any videos I put up. Average about once a week. If you'd like to comment on my video, please do. I try to respond to all comments. Can't always, but I'll try. And if you want to share my video, please do go ahead and share it. I say, check out Taffy Crisp Adventures. He does some nice lanes, and he gives a map reference thingy. I think it's a trail-wise map reference. Not sure. I'm not very good with maps. Yeah, check out his channel. It's worth a look. In the meantime, I'm off ski, and I shall catch you all again. So don't forget, folks, whatever you're doing, please be safe, ride safe and have fun. Toodles!